Everybody had a good weekend? Not quite over, not quite over. Did they tell you why I got brought up and what I'm doing here?
Oh, yeah.
Bringing it down. Here to bring it down. Not bad news, but I would say sad news. Was anyone here last year? Was anyone here named Adam the Woo? Yeah. I'm here to talk about Adam the Woo. I met Adam the Woo here a year ago, at a time in my life where, if you know anything about me, I was volatile. My wife had just died, driving around the country in a yellow car, you guys all know. And through a series of radical coincidences, I met this fellow named Adam the Woo. I heard his name before because my wife had passed away followed him, and she was a publicist in Hollywood. And in addition to working with many, many famous people that you all know, she also would find people who weren't quite famous yet. And when they were right about ready to be famous, she would step in and go, I got you, let's do this. And sort of hold their hand through things. My wife, Nicole, passed away from MS, so she wasn't able to do that work anymore. But she still was doing that work mentally, where she would keep an eye on people. And when I met Adam the Woo, and I said, boy, that name sounds familiar, and we looked up his Instagram account, we found out that my wife had already been following Adam the Woo for about 6 years. And we said, oh geez, that thing's kind of meant to be, everything's a little bit weird and wild. And then, like the Goonies, we all met through sort of heavy circumstances and then had this radical experience together, this radical weekend that those who were here last year experienced, and hopefully some of you this year experienced, hopefully all of you did. Where it's like summer camp, it's like a youth group retreat where you make these friends and they become your friends for life. And you can't really explain how or why because we're all adults now and that doesn't happen as often, right? That's what happened for me and Adam the Woo. And that's what happened for everyone in our group. And that's what it seems to have happened with everybody who ever met Adam the Woo. So with the picture that you see back here, I'd like to bring out a few people if that's all right. And this is why it took me a minute to come out here. So we have a couple additionals. Yeah, just stand enough so that we at least, so they know who everybody is. Otherwise it's like the highlights of which one of these things is different. There we go. Okay, so explaining this from left to right, we have Kevin Mindell, we have Brandon Mindell.
BC DeLorean.
Correct, BC DeLorean, if you follow Instagram. Huge friends of Adam's. Adam's was big supporters of theirs. We have Robby Retro next to him. Joining us this year, we are all very excited and very emotional because while our friend isn't here, we are also blessed that his sister is here. This is next door is sorry, Ryan. And over here next to Justin is his wife, Allie. Justin's got No, they were generous. Thank you to Zay and to Tobias and to James for letting us do this. The experience last year was life-changing for all of us. And if you want to say anything about it, I would like to give you the opportunity.
Oh man, Adam tried me to come last year, like a year in advance, and all last year. How many of you were here last year? It was like insane, right? It was crazy, it was busy, everyone was doing everything, we're zipping across town everywhere, meeting all these people. And he was so burnt out at the end, he was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I can't wait to go home. And then like 2 or 3 days, he's texting the group chat that we have now forever, the Goonies group chat. Short circuit, yeah, 40th short circuit, who's in? And we're really sad that he couldn't be here, but he created like lasting friendships, and not just us, like within so many other people around the world that I met that came here because of him, and I'm just really glad that you guys are paying tribute to our friend.
Thanks, man. He did so much his last year of life, and then this was one of the highlights of it, was being here in Astoria with all of you and all the people he got to meet. And I just wanted to, we wanted to acknowledge our friend and family member, and there were a lot of people who kept asking about him this weekend. And so thanks for giving us the opportunity to come up here and talk about Adam the Woo. individually and as collective. I just love you. It's so, so, so. And we love all of you. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I don't know if there's more Tobias or if I'm saying you like everybody. Yeah, there's more. Sorry. Wrap it up.
Thank you, everybody.